Alright guys, welcome into your Raw review. This was live at the O2 Arena in London, my home country, and I always look forward to these Raws in my home country. I wonder what the fans are going to be doing and who are they going to be cheering, and we saw that throughout this Raw. We start off with a Bray Wyatt promo. He's in the ring, he's singing, the fans are really into Bray Wyatt. He was really over throughout the whole Raw. The Wyatt family were very over throughout Raw. We have a Bray Wyatt promo. We really cut a good promo he did. Really good promo. And then to fucking spill the mood, you have the music hit. John Cena comes out. Well, it comes from behind. You have, I believe, Luke and Rowan getting out the ring because they're expecting John Cena to come from the ramp. But John Cena comes from behind and then just AA's Bray Wyatt. Fuck that. Got a big boo as well, John Cena did. A big fucking boo. Rightfully deserved as well. So fuck that, fuck Cena. And the thing is, you had this started the show and it main evented the show, right? Because the main event later on was going to be Luke Harper and John Cena, and I'm supposed to be emotionally invested with that. For a main event, fuck off. That is not a main event caliber match. And the fact that it's in the UK as well, featured in the UK, I'd feel embarrassed to be a part of that. Fuck that. After that, we come to Paul Heyman. Basically, we have him and Antonio Cesaro in the ring. It's kind of promo, and then he ends up laying down and goes, "Who am I?" He goes, "I'm not your Queen Dying." That was what he said. Not your Queen Dying. Pretty good shit, I think, in my opinion. But he says he's the Undertaker. Basically, the fans, they're just they're repeating, but they're not repeating. They're saying when Paul Heyman says his lines, he doesn't like that, so he's got to get some heel heat from the crowd. It just shows you that these fans just love fucking, edgy stars. Paul Heyman's one, Look at all, Paul Heyman's got a big history, a part of wrestling. I like that shit. He created ECW. I like that shit. But you have Cesaro versus Sheamus. They boo Sheamus. It's quite funny because I believe he lives in Ireland. I don't believe that. I know that. He lives in Ireland, part of the United Kingdom, and he gets booed. It just shows you how fucking bad WWE make their baby faces, alright? Fuck that. To end this match, we have a German Superflex on Sheamus for the win because we have a distraction from Paul Heyman. And it's having Sheamus trying to shake Cesaro's hand. I didn't really get this because, Cesaro just walked past. What I didn't understand about this, give me right here, is that why would it have to be a why was the finish not clean? If it was not clean, it probably made more sense. But the fact it was if it was clean, it had made sense. But if it wasn't clean, like how it was, to me it just didn't make sense. Why would you want to shake someone's hand because someone else distracted? I just didn't get that. I just didn't get that at all. After that, we come to Big E versus Ryback. This is the first encounter of the Beat the Clock challenge for a match against Wade Barrett for his IC title at Payback. So they're doing something with the IC Championship. I can see why, because Wade Barrett is from the United Kingdom. You got huge pop later on, but they wanted to make a build for this IC Championship feud heading to Payback, and they did this on the UK show. Big E beats Ryback, I believe, with a win at 5 minutes and 2 seconds. Wasn't exactly a great match, but that's what happened. After that, we come to R-Truth, comes down with the fuckadactyls, that's what I call them. R-Truth comes down rapping with the fuckadactyls. After that, you have Fandango coming down with fucking Layla. And then you end up having Summer coming down. We ain't seen her for a while. And he shows up coming down and kissing Fandango. And then there's a cat fight with Layla and fucking Summer Rae. I don't know. I thought that was going to happen, to be honest. I was wondering why we have an R-Truth versus Fandango. We didn't even have the match. This was shit. Again, I'm not a fan. Who cares? Who cares? After that, we come to Daniel Bryan. Basically, Daniel Bryan's music hits. Steph comes out doing the yes, gets booed from that. And she ends up naming wrestlers being potential champions. You know, they're going to make, she's basically teasing of vacating the titles from Daniel Bryan. But she says she wants Daniel Bryan next week on Raw. Yeah, and that's it. In my opinion, this was a pointless fucking segment. Really was. And also, right, when she was naming the wrestlers who she might give the championship to, the fans actually started to chant CM fucking Punk, alright? CM Punk they started chanting. But they edited out the CM Punk chants. You know, what the fuck, man? If you want my opinion on this Daniel Bryan situation, alright, as much as I want Daniel Bryan to be champion and have his run in WWE, I think you should strip him. I mean, because you can get some heel heat from that, and you can have Daniel Bryan come back and then win the championship belt. You know, it's just something for fans to get back into the Daniel Bryan stuff. Because fans the other week were booing him, and I don't really want people to just boo him when he could be the new star. You know, where he's a champion. You know, one of the top guys. Yeah, I don't want people to boo him. You know, he's not fucking John Cena, for Christ's sake. So yeah, I'd probably build a storyline with vacating the titles and then him winning it back. Do something, you know. After that, we come to Heath Slater versus Rusev. Rusev wins. Fuck that match. After that, we come to a Shield backstage segment. Basically, they bring attention to this eye, to Roman Reigns' eye. It's a gash here, which got stitched up. They show pic photos of that as well. And after that, we come to another beat the clock challenge. We had RVD versus Del Rio. RVD wins and beats Big E's time at 4. Well, he beats Big E's time and gets 4:15. You know, after that we come to a John Cena backstage segment. I want to bring attention to this because he ends up bringing the Usos out. Why are the Usos involved in this? Just because they're likable, they have to take him. They have to take them and give them to John Cena so he gets the reaction as well. You know, the face of your company, you don't need to do that with. Right? You don't. You're not supposed to. The face of the company is supposed to be likable, marketable. And this fucktard doesn't. Alright, this guy is garbage. Alright, absolute garbage. He's a fucking idiot. Alright, and then you end up having him doing a beat. And then the Usos do it. Fuck this guy, even got booze in this segment. Fuck him. After that, we come to Seth Rollins versus Batista. You end up having this, apparently, it's only Seth Rollins versus Batista. Shield and Evolution are not supposed to be ringside. So Triple H comes out, makes himself the ring announcer, then makes Orton the timekeeper. You end up having one of the saying that Reigns and Ambrose are the commentators. Why just not have this in the first place rather than making Triple H say there can only be officials there? Because to me that didn't make sense. You know, how did I don't know. I really don't know. Anyway, this match, yeah, it was alright. It was what it was. A fight breaks outside. You know, these fights are pretty damn good. You end up having Triple H punching Rollins and then gets the DQ. So Seth Rollins gets the win by DQ here. And then you end up having the Shield controlling the ring and the Evolution then retreats. You know, as much as I want to like this, I'm finding it a bit repetitive. And I don't really want it to be repetitive. Because to the simple fact of me liking the Shield, you know, and this Shield and Evolution, you know, it's two big factions. You know, I used to watch Evolution back in the day, and they're colliding. Something we'd never thought. And you know, I want to like it, but I just find it a bit repetitive. You know, the fights backstage, yes, they're really good, but it's every single week. Maybe you could just not have them touch. You know, make the match heading into Payback more intense. We also found out that it's going to be a no-holds-barred match, an elimination match at Payback. So, you know, they're stepping up their game from Extreme Rules. You know, I'm looking forward to the match. Definitely, I think it'll be the match of the night. You know, No question about it. You know, fucking Cena and Bray Wyatt ain't gonna get a better match than that because fucking Cena's involved. So yeah, I want to get behind this feud. I find it a bit repetitive. That's my only complaint. You know, but the good is, you know, the backstage segments, the fights, they're good shit. And the things what they did last week, it was good, alright? It really was good. I just find it a bit repetitive, that's all. You know, I don't want it to be repetitive. After that, we come to Alicia Fox versus Paige. You know, having Fox kicking her in the face. Really weak, by the way, and gets a pin. We're in Paige's hometown. Well, not the hometown, because she's in Norwich. But, you know, the home country, she gets a big pop, by the way. Alicia Fox gets the win here. So they're probably going to have Alicia Fox versus Paige at Payback. Quite interesting shot the win against Paige being in her home country. Bit weird. But you end up having Fox celebrating. She steals Jerry the King Lawler's crown. Ends up stealing the kids' Coke and then just drinks a bit and then just pours it on herself. Hey, I'm down for that. I think it was alright, to be honest. Doing something. Just more entertaining than a lot of divas out there, so I'm just saying. You know, I should stick her in Total Divas, for Christ's sake. Do that. Might as well. You know, the Total Divas, I think it should be the whole roster, personally. After that, we come to another Beat the Clock challenge. Ziggler versus Henry. Ziggler goes, it's a pretty decent match, this. Some good psychology for Ziggler. He gets a big pop as well. Why is this guy being booked how he's booked? Oh, I understand why, because he goes off from the WWE, speaks his mind, but he speaks the fucking truth. And this guy is talented. You know, he always says, you know, he can go out there, pull off these fantastic matches. We've seen him putting off great matches. I reckon he could do a good run in WWE if they was to make him a good, you know, a top guy. They won't. They fucking won't. Ziggler goes to the zigzag on Mark Henry finally, and he doesn't win in time. Looks like he was going to win, but he doesn't get the winning time. We have RVD coming out. He is the winner, so it's RVD versus Wade Barrett at Payback. Then Barrett from behind attacking. Gets a big pop from the UK crowd, of course. So we've got a match set up for Payback. Barrett versus RVD. Should be good, I guess. RVD's involved, you know, he's a good worker. After this, right, this is when I just did not give a shit. Ugh, you're in already. This was terrible, right? From this point on, shit. Right, because it featured Adam Rose in the next segment, coming out, interview with Renee Young. This guy's a fucking joke, right? I can't find this guy marketable. For me, as a 17-year-old, you know, as a fan of WWE back in the day, you know, years ago, I cannot get behind this guy. I really can't. To me, this guy's a joke. You know, I've said it before with this party gimmick. You know, going out there with his friends. Woo! You know, that crap. You know, when I go to a party, I go out, drink. You know, you drink. You have a good night out, yeah? I don't go around with a rabbit costume on, and I don't dress up like how they do. For a party where I live, from what I know, you go out, pissed, get laid, wake up in the morning and feel shit. That is a party. So I cannot get behind this guy, alright, because it's just typical childish shit. Alright, this is absolute shit. If you're 10 and you like it, more power to you. For me, as someone who parties, can't get behind him. I'm sorry, I can't. This guy is shit. You know, he reminds me of, you know what he reminds me of? Some celebrity called Russell Brand. Yeah, I don't find him funny in the slightest. I don't like him either. I don't like Adam Rose. Swagger ends up coming out. Zeb wants to fight Rose. You have a cheap shot from Swagger. Taking down Rose. You up having Swagger going through these, there's about fucking 20, okay? These guys, yeah. And he threatens them. He threatens them, yeah? And these guys over here, they're fucking scared. They're fucking scared of Jack Swagger. There's 20 of them. Why don't you just all take him out? There's 20 of you. Fuck that. Fuck that. Holy fuck. Common sense, you know. If there was 20 of you, you'd take out the one individual. You wouldn't matter, you know. No matter where it comes from, there's 20 of you. You could easily take him down. Fuck that. Adam Rose ends up punching Swagger, or whatever the fuck he did. Then Swagger retreats. Fuck that. Fuck him. Fuck that. That was shit. Alright, that was shit. That insulted my intelligence. Alright, absolute shit. Fuck Adam Rose. Fuck Swagger. There's only one talented guy in there, which was Zeb Coulter, you know, Dutch back in the day. So that was crap. After that, we come to Cena versus Luke Harper. They fucking built this up throughout the night. Nobody wanted to see this, okay? Nobody wants to see this. We've seen it before so many times. You know, again, same old shit. Cena, you know, this motherfucker, right? It's just making me angry. It just makes me angry. In the end, you have Cena, AA, Luke Harper. Then Rowan comes out, attacks him. Same old shit since 2005. You know, again, you can't get the Wyatt family to get a clean victory over John Cena. You end up having, you know, throughout this whole match, John Cena was garbage. Absolute garbage. He was shit. You know, everything he did in the ring was awkward. The Hurricanrana, awkward. Leg drop, awkward. The fucking shoulder tackles, awkward. Everything this guy does in the ring is awkward. This guy's bumps are awkward. His ass bumps, where he just literally just sits on the floor. Awkward. You end up having Bray Wyatt do the Sister Abigail on the ramp. Cena's out for 10 seconds, and that's what's to end the show. Same old shit from WWE since 2005. Take it or leave it. This was shit. Alright. Main event was shit. They built it up throughout the whole show, and it was shit. Waste of my time this was. The two last segments, right? I was sitting there, and I was thinking, what am I watching? Why am I watching this? I should be doing other things than watching this garbage. Fuck that. John Cena is shit. Adam Rose, shit. Alright, once you're in a feud with John Cena, you're gonna get the fucking you're gonna get the shortest stick out of it, alright? You're not gonna get the better of the feud. You know, John Cena can get a clean victory on you, but you'll never ever get a clean victory over him. This guy, alright, is pretty much blocking all these good, talented guys. You know, you can name loads, alright? Absolutely loads. He's blocking them. Because once you go into the Cena feud, you're fucked. You're absolutely fucked. Alright? This motherfucker needs to leave. This motherfucker needs to leave. To make WWE better, this motherfucker needs to fuck off. I'm tired of it. I'm sure a lot of people are tired of it. Because I hear it all over the internet. Everywhere. Alright? And fuck WWE as well, telling us fans, oh, smart marks. We don't know what we don't know how to put wrestling, WWE. You know, if I owned a company, and I made my guy the top star since 2005 to 2014, and throughout his career, right, he got booed, I'd drop him down. Alright? And I'd make him put over talent. Alright? He wouldn't be my top star. He wouldn't be my top guy. He wouldn't represent my product. It's fucking stupid. Absolute shit. Same old shit since 2005. Fuck John Cena and fuck WWE. thanks for watching the review, guys. Fucking 2 out of 10 for this shit. Fuck it.